Celebrity reality shows. They're everywhere these days. A guilty pleasure? Maybe. But why do we watch? What is it about peeking behind the curtain into the lives of the rich and famous that we find so irresistible? Is it the voyeuristic thrill? The chance to see our idols stumble, revealing their flaws and foibles? Or is it something more? Perhaps, just perhaps, it's the hope of finding a glimmer of ourselves reflected back. A reminder that beneath the veneer of fame and fortune, these people are just like us, struggling with relationships, grappling with identity, navigating the messy realities of life. Whatever the reason, there's no denying the enduring power of the genre. Jerrod Carmichael's new HBO series, however, isn't your typical celebrity reality show. It's not about manufactured drama or carefully curated personas. It's something altogether different, something raw, unfiltered, and deeply personal. It's a show that challenges our expectations of the genre, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the world around us. And in a world saturated with superficiality, Carmichael's honesty is both refreshing and unsettling. It's a reminder that even in the age of social media, true connection requires vulnerability. It requires letting go of our carefully constructed facades and embracing the messy complexity of who we really are. Jerrod Carmichael is a master of discomfort. His comedy is known for its sharp wit, its willingness to delve into taboo subjects, its ability to make us squirm in our seats even as we laugh. In his stand-up specials, like the groundbreaking Rothaniel, Carmichael lays bare his own vulnerabilities, inviting us to confront our own prejudices and preconceptions. This new docuseries takes that vulnerability to a whole new level. The cameras follow Carmichael as he navigates the complexities of his personal life, from his relationships with his family and friends to his own struggles with identity and self-acceptance. We see him at his most vulnerable, grappling with questions of race, sexuality, and the pressure of living up to societal expectations. What's striking about Carmichael's approach is his willingness to be completely open and honest, even when it's uncomfortable. He doesn't shy away from difficult conversations or avoid addressing the elephant in the room. In fact, he leans into those moments, using humor as a way to disarm us and make us think. This is not a show about a celebrity trying to control their narrative or present a perfectly polished image. It's about a man wrestling with his own humanity, trying to make sense of the world around him, and inviting us to join him on that journey. One episode finds Carmichael in his childhood home, revisiting painful memories and confronting unresolved issues with his family. The tension is palpable, the emotions raw and unfiltered. We see Carmichael wrestling with his past, trying to understand how it shaped him into the man he is today. Another scene takes us backstage at one of Carmichael's stand-up shows. The cameras capture the pre-show jitters, the quiet moments of reflection, the adrenaline rush of performing in front of a live audience. We witness the vulnerability that lies beneath the carefully crafted persona, the fear and self-doubt that plague even the most successful artists. Perhaps the most powerful moment of the series comes when Carmichael sits down with his father for a heart-to-heart conversation. They talk about their relationship, their regrets, their hopes for the future. It's a raw and honest exchange, full of love, pain, and the unspoken understanding that exists between fathers and sons. Section 4. A departure from Rothaniel, exploring new territories of truth. While Rothaniel saw Carmichael bearing his soul on stage, this series brings us even closer. We see the offstage moments, the quiet introspection, the unguarded interactions with loved ones. This isn't about crafting a narrative for an audience. It's about living life on his own terms and letting the cameras capture the journey. Rothaniel was a declaration, a powerful coming-out story delivered with Carmichael's trademark wit. This docuseries feels like the aftermath, the process of figuring out what authenticity means in everyday life. It's messy and unfiltered, lacking the polished structure of a stand-up special. There's a sense that Carmichael is still figuring things out, that the cameras are capturing a process of growth and self-discovery in real time. This rawness is both compelling and challenging, forcing us to confront our own preconceived notions about identity and the nature of truth itself. Section 5. The Power of Vulnerability. How Carmichael's show resonates. In a world obsessed with curated online personas, Carmichael's willingness to be vulnerable is both refreshing and radical. He's not afraid to show his flaws, to let us see him at his most uncertain and insecure. And in doing so, he creates a space for us to do the same. Carmichael's vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a superpower. It allows him to connect with his audience on a deeper level, to foster a sense of empathy and understanding that transcends the boundaries of the screen. We see ourselves in his struggles, his triumphs, his messy humanity. This is the power of art that refuses to shy away from the complexities of the human experience. It's a reminder that even in our darkest moments, we are not alone. There is comfort to be found in shared vulnerability, in the knowledge that someone else understands what it means to be human, flaws and all. Section 6. A new era of television. Redefining intimacy and authenticity. Carmichael's docuseries marks a significant shift in the landscape of television. It's a show that blurs the lines between reality and performance, documentary and personal essay. It's a testament to the power of storytelling to create intimacy and foster connection in an increasingly fragmented world. As viewers, we're used to being kept at arm's length, fed carefully constructed narratives designed to entertain and distract. Carmichael's show breaks down those barriers, inviting us into his world with all its complexities and contradictions. This is a show that stays with you long after the credits roll. It sparks conversations, challenges assumptions, and forces us to confront our own vulnerabilities. And in doing so, it paves the way for a new era of television, one that embraces authenticity, vulnerability, and the messy beauty of the human experience.